Set for the opening tip of game one in front of a packed house here in Denver. Edwards against Murray, the step back, the three ball, he got it. Backdoor lob, Tim Hardaway Jr. throws it down. And Ant splits two down the lane and gets the layup.
Murray goes to the right hand, stutter step in a drive, got it for the foul as well.
Jokic with it against Gobert, got a step, got bumped, throws up the shot. Of course it goes in. Unbelievable touch.
Down low, a score, stop, two hands! Denver wins game number one, round number one.
Oh, we're getting into it. All four home teams won game one in the West, including the Denver Nuggets, who overcame a little bit of a slow start to pull away in game one against Minnesota. So the stakes are high tonight for game two because Minnesota has never won a series in which it trailed 0-2. The good news for them is they've got this guy, Anthony Edwards. He's no stranger to this stage, and he's already led Minnesota to the conference finals twice. And in year 6, he's gotten even better, breaking his own franchise record for scoring average. Now, earlier this year, he talked to another prolific scorer, and we kind of know him well. You know him as Carmelo Anthony, and they talked about how Ant-Man has been elevating his game.
What's up? Hey, baby.
How you feeling, man?
Cooler?
What separates your confidence from belief?
I think the work. Like, all the work I put in, that's what really made me so confident. Like, I just know he ain't working harder than me, so that's what made me more confident and believe I can do all this.
Oh, my goodness.
That is attractive best. Oh.
Let's go! Yeah!
To me, you're not just a scorer anymore.
No.
What is the biggest growth that you've made as a leader this season?
Showing up every day, doing what I got to do. No matter how you feeling, your whole team, the organization, see your work ethic, and just you doing the same routine every single day. And I feel like that's a step that I took in the right direction.
When did that click?
After the Olympics, seeing Steph, Bron, KD, they did the same stuff in the gym every single day. So just seeing them do it and then finding my own workout plan and sticking with it after I left them. And I feel like what you told me a couple years ago when I was working out with my partners in the gym, it like took my game to the next level. Like that catch and shoot, when you was like, bro, you got to be able to catch and shoot. Ever since then, I feel like that made the game so much easier. I ain't got to like force over dribble and do too much. If I want a shot, as soon as you swing it to him, I'm going right up with it.
Edwards sticks the three. Seems like every time he shoots, it's going in. I haven't seen him miss tonight.
Your efficiency, right, has taken a jump this season. Are you seeing the floor differently now than when you saw the floor maybe a year or two ago?
I think playing out of the post, it really helped my efficiency a lot.
Edwards, again. Post game too smooth. He got it going.
They usually let me play in the post like the first 2-3 minutes, and then if I score 2-3, they come to trap me.
Absolutely.
So reading, if they come trap me, get my teammates easy shot. And then it also get me to the free throw line. So I feel like that's what made my game a lot easier.
Easy baskets.
Easy baskets.
Easy baskets
It's
out
not
there.
that far from the rim. Like last year, I was starting at the three-point line. I'd come out jacking 2-3 threes, go 0 for 3, and then start trying to climb my way back into it. But yeah, I feel like starting close is a lot easier.
Aggressive drive and a fancy finish. Ant.
My goodness.
When it's all said and done, what do you want people to say about just Anthony Edwards as the basketball player?
He was unguardable. That's it. He was unguardable, man. He's going to show you how to win games.
He's unguardable. Unquestionably unguardable. Great job, Melo. That was a great interview.
Thank you.
I love when he was talking about you coming into the gym, y'all having a conversation about just catch and shoot. That's it. And when you're a guy like Anthony Edwards and you're already practically unguardable, there's such small things that you can change to make your game elevate. When you think about why was that the one thing you wanted to mention to him?
Well, I caught him coming in I was leaving the gym. He was already working out. He walked up to him, spoke to him. And I saw what he was working on. I'm like, nah, go get a little closer. I said, that's the next step into your game. Make it easy on yourself. 1-2 dribbles, get to the rim. You're already physical. You're already starting to work on your back to the basket games. Now let's get closer to the basket. And that was probably like 2 years ago.
Really?
That was 2 summers ago. So to hear him say that right now and start to actually implement that into his game, you can see the growth in his game. You see the maturity in his game. You see the maturity in his mindset. He wants to win. He wants to be the guy, whereas before we was questioning that. Do you want to be the face of this league or not? He wants it now. He's talking with a different confidence, with a different energy, and a different understanding of what being that guy really means. Not just in Minnesota, but for the NBA as a whole.
I think with Ant-Man, he's such a talented player. He has to save himself from himself. And what I mean by that is, you was talking about him getting closer to the basket. Well, we're looking at him in that game one. He's the point guard, right? He's handling the ball most of the time. And I think for him, that's at a disadvantage because they have so many bodies that could throw at him and wear him down and tire him. They need him for the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Let Julius Randle be the playmaker, right? Because he's really good at that. That's what Julius Randle was really good at. And you get him involved in the game. And you get him involved on the defensive end as well because he feels like he's involved. So for me, it's getting him off the ball, put him below that free throw line because he's so explosive, he's so strong, get guys in foul trouble, and he's such a tough cover.
Yeah,
and he's a tough shot maker.
And catching it, I mean, to catch and shoot like that, you have to already be in that mindset. I have to see the ball before it even coming to me to know if I catch this and I'm in the right, this is my momentum to shoot this catch and shoot shot. With Ant, and to your point about him having the ball in his hands, Ant don't like to play in transition. He don't want to play fast. He want to slow the ball up, which is why he can play the point and still do all the other things because he's not playing fast. He's not playing in transition. But if a guard picks him up full court and make him work and turn him 2-3 times in the backcourt, then now that's when Ant is working.
And what's scary to me is that he's young. And he loves to play basketball. And the game is slowing down, which is crazy because, typically after your first or second season, you see things differently, and he's starting to see it, and he's starting to now, you said, growth mindset. He's taking the next step. He's listening to guys now saying, okay, we know you're great, but let's take you to that next level where we see that you can go, and he's accepting that. And that starts by saying, hey, I can be the face of the league. You have personality, you have the game, continue to get better, keep growing, and he's doing that, and, can they get out of this series? I don't know. But his mentality is definitely contagious.
Yeah, he had 22 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists in game one. You're going to see game two tonight. Timberwolves taking on the Nuggets. It's our official nightcap. You see that tip-off time? 10:42. All right, y'all better get your tea, your coffee, whatever you need, because we're going to be with you all night.
We here.
It should be great, though. The second game on our docket, though, coming up on NBC. The Hawks taking on the Knicks. How's the swag here, T-Mac? You good?
He's ready. He's riding hard.
Is it because it's in slow motion?
I like how he turned the corner over there.
Now we feel good?
And look at
the watch.
Look at the wrist. Look at the wrist.
Okay, Cat's ready. He's ready.
That's
We're breaking down this game.
Audemars.
Guess what? We are counting you down to 3 more games from the NBA first round action coming up tonight. Coming up next here on the Peacock and NBCSN, the Raptors try to even up the series in Cleveland. And then on NBC, it's going to be a doubleheader of game 2s. First, the Knicks and the Hawks are going to meet at MSG. And then the late game, it's yet another meeting between the Timberwolves and the Nuggets as Denver looks to take a 2-0 lead. For today's meaningful moments presented by AT&T, a flashback 23 years ago. T-Mac, please step up to the front. He had this poster dunk in game 1 of the Real
man. Yeah, man. Young fella, young leg, sitting there courtside with one of the greatest players of all time at, 18 years old, sitting there
he is. Look at him.
Man.
Eating nachos.
Young macaroni.
Oh, you didn't have to do that to Detroit. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, that was Mehmet
I was
Okur.
on demon time that series, but we got up 3-1, and then some things kicked in.
Listen. Ooh. Look at you. Yeah. T-Mac, why are you mad?
Tell him why you're mad, son.
Yeah. Tell us. Look. Ooh.
Yeah.
That boy angry,
demon
boy.
time, bro. Hey, man. Yeah, you see it? Unit.
Marlon Wiley.
Yeah.
And Sean Kemp right next to me.
Hey, T-Mac had 43 points. Y'all saw it. LeBron was in the building eating his little nachos, wearing his throwback jersey, and actually he talked about that dunk after the game. Take a listen.
You know what? Tracy McGrady just gave LeBron the nod. Did you see that? What did you think of that dunk, man, on the court? Man, that dunk was ridiculous. His athletic ability is beyond wonders, and right now he's showing a lot You know, the first game of the playoffs, and if he keep going, you know, I hope they get a victory out of this.
There he was, LeBron, talking about you. Yeah.
Shout out to Bron, man. He still a great game that night.
He said that dunk was ridiculous.
Oh, man, you got to stop.
I do. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to help myself. Okay, guys, let's get into the game. Raptors, Cavaliers. Let's talk about it. All right, so the Cavaliers, they looked great for the first time. The Raptors actually took on Cleveland with James Harden in the building, and he was quite the distributor, doing exactly what we expect him to do in the playoffs.
Well, James is great, but I'm going to the other side of this with the Raptors. And when you look at this game, like the Raptors was actually in this game. I think where they lost this is in the third quarter because they got outscored 14. They were down 7 at half, and then they came out flat in that third quarter and just got down 21. But they won the fourth quarter. They played extremely well in the fourth quarter, scoring 37 points. If they could have that mindset throughout the whole game and play that way, because they shot the ball well from 3, field goals, they shot the ball well. They just got to do a little bit better on the defensive end and slowing these guys down, and James Harden.
Here's one thing they need. Brandon Ingram can't have 9 shot attempts.
Yeah, he said that too.
Yes, he had 10 free throws and whatnot. But here's another nugget. Fast break points, they only had 3. They led the league in fast break points. So Cleveland did a great job of getting back and not allowing them to really get easy buckets. And I think Scotty Barnes, I know you want Scotty Barnes to do well, but I think Scotty Barnes, they're all-stars are going to have to step up and give them everything they have on both ends of the floor.
I'll tell you what they can allow. They cannot allow Strus to come off and give 24 and be efficient. They can't allow a guy to come off of their bench, Cleveland that is, have efficient scoring, outing like that if they want to win this game.
Well, when you talk about somebody coming off the bench like Strus, we've been talking about him all season as far as getting him involved into the offense and getting him healthy and getting him back into that rotation. James is going to do what James is going to do. But to your point about Toronto, they have to play faster. Like, you can't have 3 fast break points. No, especially when you're on the road, you got to go. You got to play fast. You got to play with a different pace. And I know I personally want Scotty Barnes to get 20, but honestly, he has to get 20 in order for them to be the Toronto team that they are.
By the way, big note, Emmanuel Quickly is out. So you're starting point guard missing for the second straight game. That does do something.
Absolutely.
You guys are talking about getting out on the break. That does change the dynamic.
It does, and it's also another guy that experienced with facilitating, but another scorer that opens the floor for BI to really get to what he wants to get to. Cleveland's going to make sure they take away their best player in scoring and make somebody else beat us. Hence why he had 9 shots.
I want to see them take that challenge. James is not a young pup no more, right? With him being the primary ball handler, put that pressure on him 94 feet. Wear him down a little bit.
More traps.
More traps. Just beat him up a little bit. Because he's prone to turn that ball over.
I'd like to see Scotty Barnes the one doing
Yes, sir.
that.
Absolutely.
Well, he ain't going to turn it over tonight because we need that 7 assists from James.
He said, I hear you.
That ain't the one you got to worry about. He's going to get those 7.
Listen, you enjoy the Raptors and the Cavaliers. Cavs looking to go up 2-0 at home at Rocket Arena. We got 3 games coming your way on our family of networks. We will see you at halftime. Enjoy the first half.
Maria, tell them what we about to do.
Go get a dinner. Let's go.